My brother Ethan has been a golden child since the day he was born. Star quarterback, class favorite, mom's pride and joy, the son who could do no wrong. When he dropped out of college, mom said he was finding himself. When he got fired, 6 jobs in 2 years. She said employers didn't understand his creative spirit. When he racked up his 3rd DUI, she blamed the police for targeting him. Meanwhile, I graduated nursing school while working nights, bought a small house by 26, and married Michael, a man steady as sunrise. Mom came to the wedding, but left before the cake was cut because Ethan called, saying he felt lonely. She missed my nursing pinning because Ethan needed her to co-sign an apartment lease. When he was evicted from 3 months later. Every time I reached for her, Ethan needed something louder. When I told her I was pregnant, she went quiet. I thought it was emotion until she said, I just hope Ethan doesn't feel left out. He was 34. Still, I asked her to be in the delivery room. Michael's mother had passed, and I wanted someone, her. She cried when I asked. We went to birthing classes, painted the nursery mint green. For the first time, it felt like she was choosing me. Labor started 3 weeks early. Friday night, Michael called mom, who said she was at Ethan's but leaving right away. The hospital was 20 minutes from his apartment. 1 hour passed, then 2. Contractions came hard, sharp as lightning strikes. I was 6 centimeters, shaking, scared. Michael called again. No answer. At last, her text buzzed through. Ethan fell down the stairs. He'd been drinking. She couldn't leave him alone. Michael replied, she's giving birth. She wrote back, he might have a concussion. I felt the world tilt. In that delivery room, beneath fluorescent lights and the smell of antiseptic, I realized a mother's absence can be louder than any scream. 14 hours of labor, 3 hours of pushing. My daughter arrived small and pink, 5 pounds of fragile hope. Then blood, too much of it. 2 transfusions. The room fading in and out. I thought this is how women die. This is how daughters learn they are not enough. Mom never came. She called the next afternoon. How did things go? She asked, voice light, casual. Mom, I said, your granddaughter's in the NICU. Where were you? Ethan was hurt, she said. He needed me. He was drunk, I said flatly. Again, don't be cruel. He has a disease. So do I thought. It's called invisibility. Monday morning, she showed up with Ethan. He stank of vodka, though it was only 10 a.m. Mom hovered over him, worried about a bruise on his forehead. She barely glanced at the incubator. Ethan slurred. She looks weird. Mom laughed. All babies do, honey. Then she turned to me. Could you keep it down? Ethan's head is pounding. Something inside me broke clean in 2. You need to leave, I said quietly. Mom blinked. What? Michael stepped forward. Both of you. Out. You can't mean that, she gasped. We came to see the baby. You came to make excuses, I said. You chose Ethan over the birth of your grandchild. Over me. Every day my whole life it's been him first. But this was the one day I needed you. Just once. She said Ethan could have died. He needed a couch, I said. I needed a mother. Ethan muttered. You're being dramatic. That's when Michael snapped. Your sister almost bled out while your mom babysat your hangover. You're 34, Ethan. Grow up or drink yourself into the ground, but stop taking everyone else with you. Mom gasped. That's hateful. I looked her in the eye. No, that's truth. And I'm done. Security escorted them out. She shouted that I'd regret it when Ethan got better. 8 months later, Ethan's been arrested twice more. Mom's still paying his rent. She sends cards saying she wants to meet her granddaughter. I don't open them. My daughter's middle names are Rose and Eleanor, Michael's parents. Sometimes at night, when I feed her under the soft glow of a nursery lamp, I wonder about the women who came before me. My grandmother, whom I barely knew. My mother, who couldn't see me. Me, trying to carve a new shape out of the broken mold I inherited. Maybe my mother was once invisible too. Maybe she was trained to stir the loudest pain in the room. But as I rock my daughter and she looks up at me with eyes that trust completely, I whisper the words I never heard. I see you. I choose you. Every single time. When she's older, she'll ask about her grandmother. I'll tell her the truth, not with anger, but with understanding for all our ghosts. My mother, trapped in her cycles. Ethan, drowning in attention that's killing him. Me, raising a child while learning to mother myself. I'll tell her that love isn't always about holding on. Sometimes it's about refusing to pass down pain. I'll tell her that she taught me that because the moment she was born, I finally understood what it means to choose someone. And I chose her. I'll always choose her.